to differ. This girl, I love her. And I love her beyond the work we are doing. I have openly told her that I would like to have a child with her. That was an expression from my heart. Now, I can't rape her, but by virtue of her understanding for consensual sexual intercourse, the two of us can have sex. But here's the case. The sexual intercourse the two of us are having must have a reason. The reason must be whether it is for pleasure or for baby making.
Oh.
Yes, so I tell you, there are three kinds of child pregnancies: the unwanted pregnancy, the unplanned pregnancy, and the planned pregnancy.
So what is the difference between unwanted
So
and
unwanted pregnancy is the pregnancy that occurs in our time of fun, which all of a sudden you find out that you miss your period.
Okay.
I didn't plan it. You didn't plan it. But you have decided that abadia means so. I am not ready for pregnancy, but I'm ready for sex. In this instance, when I refuse to say Nigeria, it doesn't make me a wicked person.
Oh, please. No, like we were doing this pleasuring thing, and now we got pregnant. I wasn't ready for pregnancy.
So
He
it is
wasn't.
unwanted.
So if it is, so I am keeping it.
No, so
you also keep
no,
it.
no. So it's unwanted, and you took a singular decision to keep it.
But
Let's
what
be
else
fair.
could I have done?
You could have aborted it.
What?
Yes. Let's not be ostriches and hypocrites. We could have, and this is the knowledge I'm bringing to girls. This girl here, I told her that the first level of sex the two of us are going to have, it is sexual intercourse when she's menstruating. We never had it, and we've not had it yet. But when we make a decision that we want to do it for pleasure, I won't do it on her ovulation day. So our problem is
menstruation.
There are only few people who ovulate during menstruation.
Oh really?
Oh yes.
No,
One of my yes. So I have a third case that brought me out as Counselor Lutrot. There was a woman who got married and was not making babies, and all the tests we did showed that she ovulates. She releases the ovulative eggs during her menses, and it happens after the third day. She behaves like the blood is no more coming, but that is when she ovulates. So immediately I got to know that was the time that she has to have sex. He has 3 children now as a result of
That's the
Counselor
reason
Lutrot.
why you brought up that we should have sex.
No, I have not seen anything wrong in having sex when you're menstruating. As for that one, I've not seen anything wrong with it. The only thing is the yuckiness because the blood will be all around, but you need to prepare to clean it. I enjoy sexual intercourse when you're menstruating. There's nothing wrong with it. It saves a lot of health benefits, and I'm not here to discuss that, but I want her to understand that never put a man in the act of wickedness because he impregnated you. Whilst it's not because the two of us decided to get pregnant. So the unwanted pregnancy is pregnancy that comes as a result of pleasure, while the two of us have not planned to have a child. The unplanned one is when we are married, and all of a sudden, my wife is not supposed to get pregnant soon because she's lactating. She just resumed from her CS operation. My financial status in taking care of a child, the space between my children are 2 years and then 1 year, 8 months. And it's dependent on the strength of the recovery of my wife. After 2 years of my wife going to labor ward to push, how is she faring now? If my wife is not strong, even if it's 3 years, and she's not fit to carry pregnancy, I won't impregnate her.
Okay.
So during that time, we practice safe sex. Either we are using condom or she's on contraceptive. So if we have this going on and all of a sudden she gets pregnant, it's unplanned. The planned one is where we have come to a conclusion that this girl needs to give me a baby girl.
Yeah.
This girl needs to give me a baby boy.
Yeah.
And after our firstborn is 2 years in KG1, she has to get pregnant. Then we calculate her 9-month journey. Look at the plans we have ahead of us. Then we let her get pregnant.
Oh, okay. So you've prepared.
So it's
It is
called
on
plan.
Okay.
So we have plan, unwanted. So when a man is not being responsible as a father to the child and has a caretaker to the pregnancy, don't say he's wicked. Let's see the story surrounding the implantation of the semen, my dear.
Guys, don't you second me? He is. He's very wicked. Like, it wasn't unplanned. We didn't prepare for that. All of a sudden it came. So like your baby be Obeje say minister. He's always there, but the financial
No, there
isn't
for
it?
what?
And it,
Girl, when I impregnate you today, let me ask you a question. What will I be there for you for? I'll come to you like this, come and hug you, come and hold you. Remember, the reason why the two of us are always happy is because when I meet you, we have sex.
Sure.
When I meet you, we jump around. But because now you are pregnant, most of the things that we do to make us happy, you can't do.
No, I need sex in that stage.
So there are
I need
times
sex.
that immediately this girl gets pregnant for me, and I am not prepared for it. It is difficult for me to go down again to be having sex with her because immediately she saw that she was pregnant, and I said no. The choice of words she used on me causes me to fear to get closer to her. So there are men that we've also met men who are now afraid to have sex. There's a man I met who has stopped having sex with the wife because the first time the two of them had sex, the wife got pregnant.
Oh, okay.
And throughout the pregnancy of the wife, they didn't have sex. When the wife delivered and said, honey, it's okay now, I want to have sex. When the first day had sex with the wife again, the wife had a second day. So, you see.
Like seriously.
So-
Just that very day they had sex, they got their firstborn. The second time to
So
say
they have 3 kids, and all the 3 kids happens to be time of
first sex,
first,
second
second,
sex,
third
third
sex.
sex.
So they are married, and I met them after 9 years that the man is always scared to have sex. So when they finish having sex, he puts pressure on the woman. What check your share? So the woman was getting frustrated. I don't know, they be and the man said, I feel slow. Say only me
Like,
did
people have issues,
that
so
obenyam. So we say emu oni. Abrante bi oni obe bi ndada. First oni girl ni die ya and we school. No call abon
Ale.
because girl ni nyeme. And papa eyi ni fi school no.
Oh.
No betina mekanika. No mo ye bro, ya mo bro no. Say papa si onye sika.
Okay.
I'm talking about a true story of the man today. Ni papa ye mekanika, o ye mekanika ni sa wala badi. Ankusia gama enunti wenya do ama ba Mr. We are people who have made women irresponsible. And hear my word. Anytime you see an irresponsible man, that irresponsible man when it comes to family duties was made or has been made by a woman. Yes. Because the fact is, every man who has impregnated you and you give birth is a father, not a husband.
Sure.
So there are times that your demand on us is a demand of a husband, not a father.
No, but hey, why me born one? Oh, now call you. And tell if what is so special about that
Because
person?
there are times that when I make you born one, your choice of words, the things you tell me, your behavior towards me, we didn't plan to make you pregnant. It was unwanted. Ye we are getting now one done say number. Yan check your ovulation. Nya butrema me ba udi before enemy kasa by heart.
It all boils down to effective communication.
What is effective communication? Where I say go and abort and you say no.
Oh, and I'm not going to do it.
So once you tell me you want abort, you are keeping the baby against my wish.
Like seriously,
My
no.
dog.
What are you talking about, Kanzler? I am keeping the baby against your wish.
Because
The semen that you poured inside.
I poured inside not for pregnancy.
But Abba.
So it is unwanted. So can we all judge than you implementing your stand?
Yes, I love what you said. You should judge.
Me you will. My brain is a you go. Red dear. Na me do first time I'm due. Guy no di no Kumasi. I feel I'm in Wakra. Now or the beshemi say me the way they mean. See at 38 na menya. At 38 years dear, no termination. Say walk run America. Me walk me now. I mean, what do you say this? Possible now we do be di unibi. We don't know what name. Nickers who should not force. And I feel the old man of Fran Abishin Nicker force another. Only told the beer, you can't swallow beer. Me, I can't fall. Miss Row.
Okay, then you should advise us.
Know your ovulation period.
Pleasure.
Know your ovulation period. Be careful with your sex life. Look at the current statistics of sex and unwanted pregnancy far in Accra, in Ghana. The current statistic, look at it. It tells us that the whole
yes in 2020.
2020, yes, that's 2020.
Can you see that? In Ashanti region alone, we have 17,802. Mercy, 17,802.
Look at it.
Eastern region, 10,865.
And this is teenage pregnancies.
Central region. First we were saying that Central region has the highest.
Accra was leading.
Yeah.
Teenage pregnancy, Accra was leading.
Now it is Ashanti.
Ashanti is leading. Look at where Accra has come to. And all these people are going to celebrate Mother's Day because they have children.
Central region is 10,301.
Now, what has gone wrong? Is it lack of sex education? Is it lack of sales of condom? Or what is the reason why we have a lot of teenage pregnancy? It is lack of proper parenting. Because some of us started sex at older age because I was afraid of my mother and father.
That is a fundamental.
So it is charity begins at home. So when I impregnate you, I'm scared. Even having sex with you, I am scared. So when I impregnated you, I was so young, I didn't know what it is, but I had sex with you and it was not intended for pregnancy. So if right now you are insisting you want to keep the baby, don't rubbish it on my face. Don't grow and tell the child that today you know your father. When I was pregnant, he told me to abort it. Now that you grew now, you know who your father is. You don't know what will happen to you. I cursed the day I gave birth to you. Don't be a stupid mother. Don't be a stupid mother. Let me tell you this. Every sperm that brings forth a child is the man. If you make a decision to keep my child, respect me. Don't kill me. If you curse me for impregnating you, I will become useless for the child you are keeping. Will you be happy to introduce that child you kept to a useless man? Let's be fair. Mother's Day is coming. Are you keeping a child that you are refusing the child to appreciate who impregnated you? Change your mind. Change your mind on Mother's Day celebration. The man who impregnated you didn't plan to impregnate you. Yes, I understand. He didn't take care of you. I understand. The sex was not meant for that, but it has come. You are suffering. You are not happy. Yes, during the pregnancy, you went through a lot. I agree. But I didn't plan to impregnate you. It was sex for pleasure. Why now do you curse me?
Now you listen. Only obiho. No, I say the way. Send that person to adoption. Now, the responsibility, man. Before it is too late. Because what counselor is saying, but the other family till that time, guys. About before my debut, I have any kind of man. And I also know to say that useless man gave you that beneficial daughter or son. What you are
So
saying?
if my father is useless, how come a useless man was able to sleep with a useful woman? Yeah, you are equally a useless woman to give the chance to a useless man to sleep with you.
Yeah.
If you curse the day you met me,
So send them to Dopsu. From Dopsu. Now insecure.
Wow, she say you now. Man, you be a say. I want dear be say. Now, Obeka the girl will say. Ne papa you useless. It's Mother's Day. Why have you kept the child away from the father? Yes, the man was not nice to you. I was a student before I impregnated you. Yes. I'm not useless.
Where Treson.
Treson ni member.
Say mommy, Bema
Enti bema baako ne mmenu da yɛ Treson. Na man yɛ ne nse.
4 son.
Ndi mi hia 6 son.
Tie.
Moti dia me china se. Nti Ghana fo mutie mi. Ewiase nyina mutie mi. Oyawo bia ewo obaby akoma mu. Mother's Day, Mr. E. Let me also educate wives. If your husband has a child with anybody, relax. It is Mother's Day. Let your husband appreciate the woman on behalf of that child. Don't get angry. Don't get angry. There's too much hate in the heart of mothers. Your BP is going up because when you see the child growing, you get upset. I am happy to come your way this particular afternoon. It is Mother's Day on Sunday.
I've learned so much.
Let wisdom provoke you to become who you are. Expensive perfume for you when I'm coming to Ghana. Oh, okay. Let me tell you the expensive perfume I use so far. I use 2 types of perfume. I use Creed Silver, the one with the silver brand on it, and Creed Gold. So I use Creed. So Creed will not be bad for me. And I use the 2 together. So I'm very happy you are going to send me perfume. God bless you. Read your message.
Okay. Evelyn, is it Tega or?
Yes, Evelyn. You can always mention their first name. Don't worry.
Why is everyone on block? She just laughed. Elizabeth Arthur says, "Ish as some." Evelyn said, "Hello." Kenneth Elon Kliku say, "We are here." Okay. Images all over. Shaman Bilua says, "Please, what of adopted mothers?"
When somebody adopts you, she is not your biological mother, but she is a babysitter. So appreciate your babysitter. I tell people in my home, in the busy schedule of mine. Now, please write my type of perfume for Millicent. They want to send me perfume. You know I love perfumes. The types I use. Creed is one of the highest ones I use. And then Versace for men. You know, those are the type of perfume I use. I don't like changing my perfume. There are types that they are higher, but for now, that's the level I'm living with. So they write the type of perfume I use. Creed Gold, Creed Silver. They are all for me. So hear me. The truth of the matter is that a foster mother or a caretaker is a babysitter. And I tell people that I appreciate the people in my house taking care of our children very highly. I'm telling you, there's one sweet daughter of mine. And even though she's my daughter, she's the grown-up one and takes care of the younger ones. The things I do for her at times, she doesn't understand. Over the weekend, I took her feet and I did manicure for her. And you don't understand why I do that to her. I always see her, what do you want? I see her hair, I say, go and change your hair. I give her money, go and do a new hairstyle. Do you know why? When the children close from school and their mother is not home, she becomes the figure of a mother in that house.
She's the babysitter.
She is the big sister to them. So when they close from school, they come. She's waiting to go back to the medical school, but she's home like the mother. She cooks the meal for them. She plans what they're going to eat. So I appreciate her as a babysitter. Hear me. When your wife is taking money to pay your babysitter, make sure you give wholeheartedly, because babysitters have their responsibility. They are not biological mothers. So the woman who took care of you is the babysitter. You have the right to appreciate her.
Okay, Abna Quantum says, exactly, she's my mother. Okay, top fan, Kenneth, all on clippers in fact. But Nyameba and Munyam, counselor, what are you saying doesn't exist here? I mean, they don't have anyone, like, supplement message.
Well, you will always have somebody. There are times that people come to the hospital to live, but they don't have anyone. We give them people from the hospital. And that is why technology has become very good and very soft. They can easily use telephone to manage you anyway.
Right. And Jerry says we need counseling power on postpartum
depression. You need it, because if you don't take care, you will either get yourself depressed and have BP and hate the child, hate the father, hate the environment, because the most important thing is that you have to be managed. Depression can be managed.
But Andrea Jerry says that sometimes our elderly people can't even understand their depression.
No, it's not that they don't understand. Everybody have a way they express their depression. So they understand, but your own is becoming simply difficult in their sight. So when a professional meets you, there is a way we attract your attention. And when your mother meets you, there's a way they attract your attention. Because what is happening to you is not the same thing that happened to your mother when she delivered you. Until I see her.
Okay. Nyameba and Monyam says that's all Ghanaian know. Eat and gain weight,
gain weight, but and that you have breast milk. I remember when my wife delivered, the breast milk was not coming. Do you know how I made the breast milk come?
No.
I learned far away from my mother, my grandmother to my mother's time. Because I was the older one and my younger ones came. When my mother delivered and the breast milk was not coming, all they did was to smear shea butter round the breast to the nipple.
Oh, okay, now
okay, so the pulse is open, like the way Sika, you know, Sikape's breast will be very good for demonstration.
Yeah.
This one is a small breast, so like Sikapa, come and let me show you. So you see her breast. Breast was engorged. Look for nashi, but anoni be na polana end. The here see a bayer, umia enia, and they didn't do. Original shea butter. Eso no phone was so say. Na boko enia boko sa the ba new phone that there were 25 that will say. Obi dey you too. Now piano so you move the shea butter like that and leave it to simmer in the skin. I give you the next 40 minutes. Put the baby's mouth on the nipple. Let the baby's mouth touch the nipple. It will open and gush out. Do you know why I learned it? I didn't learn it in medical school. I learned it at home. Shea butter. So you see, some of the things, when you are well trained, there are some things that your wife will enjoy. It's not because of God.
But because you are from.
It's because you were trained from home. What my wife is enjoying is not magic. It's not from counseling school.
Can I go?
Can
I go?
Thank you very much for the usage of the breast. You phone your panel phone and left, right, left, right. Now you hear the work left, right. That is the radio for our news reader.
Yeah.
And this boy who is passing is a coconut seller in Kaswa. So I was introducing you. Oh, let me catch up. Let me talk. Now then, what are
Okay, guys, we continue.
He's a ginger farmer.
Okay, Andrea Ajari says, Counselor, please add it to your counseling topic.
Which one?
Postpartum
depression.
Yeah.
I'll do that for you next week.
Yeah,
okay.
I guess. Okay. Millicent, Nana Baden, wisdom is talking, of course. Gloria Epia Donko or Adoko. Oh, I'm late. Landing Wahala.
Don't worry, you're going straight to YouTube, Counselor Luttrop YouTube channel to go and watch me there and you will enjoy it.
Okay.
All the things you go and watch it there. Let's build a bigger YouTube family. I told you my reason. I want to build a school of relationship and marriage. I don't want to raise counselors. I want to build a school for you that you can come and learn. My wife is pregnant too. She will deliver in the next 2 months. What should I know? And I'll teach you how to manage your wife.
Yeah, of course. Gloria, okay, I said that. Millie said, Nana, baby, said, oh, you should have done the ice cream cake yourself.
Oh no! That time where my wife is lying, I have to buy it,
Yeah.
and I believe in the ice cream cake I bought to my wife.
Bennett from Pong said, my all-time favorite person. Millie said, Nana, baby, said, please don't go and ice cream cake. Yeah.
Don't worry. The one answer that time because the saliva and the death is nice, Papa.
Okay. Nana Kwame, I'm really enjoying this talk.
Thank you.
Nana Kwame, blessing unto you.
Thank you.
Melissa Nana Baby said, next time don't buy ice cream cake outside. It's a mashed pot item, okay? And Joanna Jerry says, his wisdom, personified.
Yes, thank you very much for the title.
Melissa Nana Baby said, all the same, please blend the cake with donuts and milk yourself with ice cubes. It's very delicious. Yummy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Counselor Support Foundation is.
You can support us, somebody. Our next donation is coming out for the Kai and the mother and child at Kimbu Gardens for devastation Kai and fire service Kai. So any amount you want to support us with, our foundation numbers are there. Please don't hesitate. Give us and we'll give it to them to support them. Okay. Thank you very much.
Vela Carter says wisdom. Maybe Sakusia, I'm enjoying the talk. Thank you, Counselor. Anjoina Ajari Nyansa Penny. Nana Kwame says this man is blessed. Nana Kwame again, my first time watching you and I'm really enjoying.
Thank you.
Melissa Nana Baby said, okay. Nana Kwame Obani. Who are you talking about? Is it me or
we are not kind of Obani.
Nana Kwame said, Yeni, I don't know, like, okay, you come and Counselor, look at one tree. I was saying,
oh, yeah, can you answer?
Not a mechanical.
There's an answer by sending to be of you by Munchani Panas of the Sadi.
We won't face him when we come up.
We are here from Tim Cotia Yetia, or Cassetia. Oh, say,
we did air or air.
I have a
our question press the follow button for more education.
That's it. Follow us.
Yeah, and Ajari, I'll buy expensive perfume for you when I'm coming to Ghana.
Thank you, Creed.
Yeah. Nana Kwame says wisdom. And Joanna said Creed. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, your profession.
Yeah, I prefer Creed. I love it.
Okay.
It's okay for me.
Okay. Melissa also say, please type the name of the person for us.
It's there.
That is the
Creed.
Creed.
Yes. Evelyn. Hey, Evelyn has done well. Wow. She's typed the name there for you. Okay. Creed Silver, Creed Gold. Thank you very much.
Pope Collins said, Counselor Mr. James Aka, Kenya from Nzama greets you.
I respond.
Okay. This perfume saga is Creed Silver, Creed Gold, isn't it?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Villa Keita said,
much.
I always like this man. Would like to meet him one day.
I'm available,
Always.
especially in my second marriage coming up. I will invite almost all of you after the COVID.
Okay.
After
the COVID?
Yes, because the number is not going to lose me not to get enough women and enough men at the marriage ceremony.
Yeah.
The woman is available, and there are 3 women available now. I'll send you their pictures so that you can choose one from wherever you are. Me posting the pictures here on the page. Mon share some pass or self at say on your council you trot you there. Mon share on no share money. I had a shop post the picture. I just posted the picture. 0277609644 is my number. And God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. It's Happy Mother's Day on Sunday for our mothers. Let's learn to appreciate our mothers, regardless of the story we're told about our mothers. They told you, say your mother neglected you and went to Nigeria. But let me tell you, there was a reason why she left. It could have been because of postpartum depression, or the level of pain she was going through or she went through after delivery. Or there was an opportunity that was very big. Not that she hated you. She left you in the care of other people. That is why till today you are alive. You too, you have a mark on your forehead. There's something on you that shows that your mother took you to a shrine. So you hate your mother. She didn't take you there to destroy you. She wanted you to live. And the only thing she believed those days was that when she takes you to the shrine, you'll be alive. And that is why till today, you are alive.
I don't hate my
Don't hate your mother.
I love my
No
mom.
matter what your father will tell you, don't hate your mother. No matter what your mother will tell you, don't hate the man that your mother says is your father. Friends, tell Kwame Eugene, fathers are important.
Okay, my request is I just love men who equally welcome baby with their wives, who treat their wives so special because they have given birth for them. Now, counselor, like even the Oma Mukuta Debre goes out with me and doesn't know all those things. The only one is that we don't wo, yeah, friend catching. Like women are going through so many things
Don't
in
go
their
through it.
pregnancy.
Listen to me. When you are pregnant and the man is not paying attention to you, don't go through things.
Ah,
I have to come and treat that topic, managing pregnancy.
that is why a mama also said I am interested in
how
that
to manage
aspect.
pregnancy as an individual
Mhm.
before collectively. You need to learn how to manage your pregnancy.
Yes. And on Sunday,
Yes.
what you said, and you can see a prayer and say, no, and
Don't
mom,
call your mother-in-law.
we don't know. And we have been doing that over and like previous years. So this year, say, they'll be offended.
Or you
So the education must go on the
and your
ground
mother's
for
day,
people.
and your mother-in-law day, and your mother's day. The only man, men, friend, or Bianca, wishing happy Mother's Day, or Bianca,
Yeah.
Munjai. It's now open and after they made no pressure, Basso, then I met Thomas Massiba. Who are the baby Thomas Massiba? Your wedding anniversary day, Kodana, as a soap penny say, what a banasa.
So I know, sir, for sure, sir, on that very Sunday, counselor will be on so many platforms.
Yes.
So treat that for us.
Oh, yes,
Sir,
yes,
Oma, Mukuma, one son, and Koi woman. Sir, Papa, you know, just say, on him with another possibility. Treat you in a manner. We love for you. We love you so much. Yeah.
I love you, put the sea
Man,
come.
because
And the people bless
Nanumi has some kind of, but he always says the truth.
News of Bokra to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you.
yeah,
Happy Mother's Day.